I figure it's probably a little bit overdue for some kind of update. Pardon how incredibly dead I sound. I've been getting over some weird sickness, and I'm really just tired from other life circumstances. Uh, I've been basically completely radio silent, because I got a job very, very early into the month of August, doing I basically just stock shelves at a grocery store, but I work overnight, so that has its own complications. But because I started a new job, I've been so perpetually exhausted that I haven't had the energy to do, like, anything. No streams, no socializing, nothing. Just tired all the time. Uh, Unfortunately for me, my computer's GPU, at least it's probably the GPU, decided to quit on me like a bit over a week ago or something like that. Um, I'm currently recording this using my brother's laptop, which he was very graciously willing to lend me. But my access to like functional hardware and hardwired internet connection, it's all just gone right now, and I can't even remotely afford to try to fix it. So no streams, no videos. Even as I continue trying to adjust to the new job and its ridiculously intensive physical uh, workload, I can't do anything right now. Um, but yeah, what that all means is that, uh, like the positive yada yada we did it video was talking about, yeah, we did manage to stay here. We didn't get evicted. By some miracle, we have still managed to pay off enough of the outstanding rental debt that we still get to stay here. Um, the downside, I guess, is that because the first and only job that actually hired me is one that pays honestly very, very little for this region, we're still not even scraping by. Like, my income alone isn't enough to pay for our rent, and my brother's income is inconsistent, to say the least. At least it is inconsistent for now. I really hope that he finds consistency soon. But for now, it's inconsistent, so we're like not really making enough to pay for our rent here, especially accounting for all of the debt that we're in from borrowing from friends and family and the still outstanding rental balance that we have to pay, which at this exact moment is like 2,200 or something. It's basically rent for September and some very, very old late fees that just kind of keep accruing because what else are we gonna do? Um, so yeah, there really isn't too much else to say otherwise in terms of any kind of meaningful updates. I'm perpetually exhausted. Uh, I kind of like my job, truth be told, but it doesn't pay particularly well. Um, and it is so physically demanding. Like, most people wouldn't even think about it, I reckon, but it turns out stocking shelves in a grocery store is painful, physically painful. Like, one of the first things that the night manager taught me is that um if I want to keep the job and continue working there, I'm going to have to invest in like a really, really good pair of work gloves and knee pads because of how much we kneel, and I've had to regularly wear a sweatband because I sweat so much. It's just because of how like physical it is. It's a lot. It's interesting, but it's a lot. It also turns out that working overnights is hellish. Like, I can do it, sure. I do like having a commute where there's next to no traffic ever at all. Except in the mornings at the end of my shift, but that's only because the school year started, so. Yeah. Regardless, I'm very grateful for the job. It turns out that the job is by default a union position, so there are a lot of protections and benefits and stuff that exist. Plus, because I'm working overnights, I'm technically getting paid a bit more than the actual rate of pay that I was hired on at. But yeah, right. I could just kind of babble. Like it's 9 a.m. right now. I've been awake for 12 hours ish, a little under 12 hours at this point. Basically, just like take a standard 24-hour cycle and wrote in like shift it 12 hours, and that's what I have. So 9 a.m. for everyone else is 9 p.m. for me, or roughly. So yeah. As far as the future goes, the immediate future, all I can really do is continue working and trying to get as many hours as I can. It's a retail job, so hours are not guaranteed. There are some things I can do about that, but I'm gonna have to just keep working at it to make it happen. Other than that, Nick will be doing what he can, and somehow we're gonna find a way to make this whole situation to resolve everything. There's a lot of debts to account for. There's a lot of stress going on. There's a lot of a lot. But despite my incredibly tired and probably sick sounding voice and mannerisms and energy levels, I'm hopeful. I think that this can all work out eventually. Like I said, we have a lot of debts to pay. And I have no goddamn idea when I'm gonna be able to pay off any of that, because at least for the foreseeable future, I'm pretty sure more than 100% of my income is gonna have to go to rent. So I won't be able to fix my computer for God knows how long. I won't be able to make progress on all the debts for who knows how long. I won't even be able to update the registration on my car, which I would really like to do, but I won't be able to do that for, I don't know. When I have the energy or the mental wherewithal, I do still fill out job applications for other stuff. So hopefully something pans out there. But I don't really know what the point of this was. I just kind of felt like I feel like it's warranted for me to say something after we received so much money and donations through the GoFundMe and all the support on my Twitch streams, which god damn it I would really like to get back to, but I can't. Yeah. Anyway, I'm so tired. I hate being sick. I really do. It's not fun. But yeah, I have no idea if this video is even remotely watchable or listenable. This is hardware that I don't use, and by some miracle, I can still use the microphone. My microphone. I mean, it's USB, of course I can, but everything else, like the webcam here, is the laptop. My brother's laptop's onboard one. It seems, just looking at the preview, it seems fine. Whatever, serviceable. I just needed to say something. I guess the last thing I can pitch in here is if for some reason anybody's watching this and feels like they're willing to maybe send a few dollars our way, that would be really nice. There's no obligation, but I will have a link to my Ko-fi page, or whatever it's called, in the video description. I'll put that down there. If anyone happens to be in the mood to send like $5 over. But otherwise, like, we're in a lot of debt. There's there's a lot to do. And I don't want to have to ask for more money. Thankfully, I don't think I have to, but I'm choosing to. Anyway, that was 10 minutes of me being incredibly exhausted. God damn, dude. I hate my computer breaking down, and then I get sick and have to go home in the middle of a shift, and I lose a day and a half of wages that I desperately need. Is just a comedy of errors. Term that a dear friend of mine used, comedy of errors. Anyway, it is functionally 9 p.m. for me, and I'm gonna go to bed fairly soon, I think, because I'm just that tired. So, hopefully in the future, I'll get to see you all on stream again, and I'll make some videos. I have ideas for YouTube videos and streams and stuff that I would love to execute, but can't quite do that at the moment. Otherwise, surviving. I'm surviving. Nick is surviving. I have a job, thank fucking God. It's gonna work out. It's gonna work out. I really cannot wait to pay off all my debts. All the money I borrowed from people. God, I want to just give it all back immediately. That'll have to wait, though. So yeah, I'll, see you later. Yeah, I don't think there's anything else to say. Okay, bye. Where's the button? Where's the